You should treat your body like a high performance vehicle. What you consume will dictate how you perform. When you pull up to a gas station and you're getting ready to put fuel in your car, are you going to put 89 or 93 in that Lambo? Of course you're going to put 93. Think of it the same way when you're consuming nutrition and supplementation. You only want the best things because it really matters in how you perform out there. What you consume matters, believe it or not. That's why I always tell you not to cut corners on 3 pillars. 1, your shoes. A good pair of shoes really matters in lifting, in running, and whatever you do at work. That's the one thing you can't cut corners on and go cheap. Secondly, is a great human performance program. If you don't have one and you're just going into the gym and you're just lifting and you're just doing bro stuff, you're gonna plateau. And when you plateau, your muscles, you're not gonna grow. That's just fact, right? That's why having a great human performance program matters. Third, supplements and food goes hand in hand. What you consume really dictates how are you going to perform on the outside, right? Think, for example, imagine if you have to eat McDonald's every fucking day. How do you think you will feel? Not only performance-wise, you're gonna feel like shit because of the processed food that McDonald's produce, right? It's the same thing, supplements. Certain supplements really enhances your recovery, your performance and whatnot. And that's why those 3 pillars are very important in terms of not cutting corners. So what topic am I talking about today? Obviously it's on performance. Moab has been out for a couple months now. A lot of you guys take it. I've been getting nothing but great reviews, but I really want to dive deep into what makes Moab so great and so different from what's out there. And before I able to do that, I wanted to talk about what I didn't want to do for you guys. The things that we don't believe in, which is cutting corners. We don't want to give you guys a white label product. A lot of you guys are like, what are white label products? White label products are cookie cutter ingredients that manufacturers have, and they'll try to sell it to, let's say you want to get into the supplement industry, and they'll try to sell, hey, look, we got this cookie cutter profile for, let's say, for example, protein. You can just slap your label on it and we'll send it out the door, and a lot of people do that. Why would people do that? First off, it's high in profit for them. It's a lower quality of ingredient that you're getting as a consumer to consume. So it's win for the people who want to cut corners, but long road, it's not the right thing to do because you guys are going to see how it does not help you. So we didn't want to go that route. We wanted to give you guys something that was extremely premium, that you guys know and can trust us when we say that when we're delivering supplements or whatever we're doing, we're gonna give you the best stuff possible. So we didn't want to go that route. We didn't want to give you guys a white label product. And a prime example for you to know if it's a white label product is when you turn that supplement facts around, guys, you're gonna see that they don't list all the ingredients that is broken down. It's under other ingredients, and the first ingredient is usually what's predominantly in that product. And a lot of white label products, the most predominant ingredient is whey protein concentrate. And why is that? Because whey protein concentrate is the cheapest form of protein, and it's the most profit gained ingredient for the person selling it. So that's why it's the cheapest form. It's high in profit, and that's why a lot of companies use that as their base. But we at We Go Home did not. I was like, hey, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna give the community something that they're gonna really help them perform outside the gym, recovery wise, so that they can be the best that they can be. So Moab, we decided to do a lot of things with Moab that makes sense for you. What did we do? We gave you guys grass-fed whey protein isolate, which is the most purest form and most highest grade protein out there. It's basically free range cows being able to go out there, eat grass, free roam. They're not stuck in some industrial cage area that's They just sat there and they just eat. So what does that produce? It produces the highest percentage of pure protein, free from any components or additives, lower carbohydrates and lactose content than regular whey protein. Faster and easier digestions, and it keeps you full throughout the day. Quality matters, and that's why we stuck with whey, grass-fed whey protein isolate. Next thing I sat there and I was thinking about is like, all right, so you're in the gym, you're tearing your muscles, right? That's what happens. You go to the gym, you lift, you get these microfiber tears in your muscle. Then you consume protein. It produces protein synthesis. Then it heals the micro tear in your muscles. That's how you grow, right? But what else are you damaging? You're damaging your joints. That's what a lot of people don't want to talk about, or they'll try to sell you that separately. But we wanted to give you guys something that's the bang for your buck. So we included bovine hydrolyzed collagen in our product. And bovine hydrolyzed collagen helps with muscle repairs, gut health. It helps your nails and hair looks healthier, but most importantly, it heals your joints. So with those two combination of grass-fed whey protein isolate and bovine collagen hydrolyzed, which is the purest form, you're not only repairing your muscles, but you're also repairing your joints. But we didn't want to stop there. I was like, how can we make this even better for you guys? So if you guys didn't know, when the tribe goes out there and they hunt and they kill a game, the first thing the tribe members go after is the liver. It's not the filet mignon, it's not the ribeye, it's none of that, it's the liver, because the liver is considered a superfood. It's high in antioxidant, it's high in vitamins, it has CoQ10, you name it, this thing is jam-packed with nutrients. But again, a lot of people, unless you grew up eating liver, they don't like the mineral taste behind it, right? So when we saw the importance of liver as a superfood, and we wanted to include that in our product. It's in there, and you can't even taste it. That's the amazing thing. But rest assured that you know that you're getting all the benefits from eating from liver if you were eating it. But we didn't want to stop there either. We're like, okay, so we have the grass-fed beef, and that's another thing, guys. We made grass-fed beef liver. It's not just regular beef liver. We're big in giving you guys really high-quality stuff, but when you have all these ingredients together, you want to be able to digest it the best way you can. So that's why we added digestive enzymes in our product, which will help your stomach digest all these nutrients, all this bovine collagen, grass-fed whey isolate, grass-fed beef liver, and you're able to ingest all of that and not really lose any of those ingredients through your systems. So that's the beauty about Moab, man. We wanted to give you an all-in-one killer product that delivers on all aspects, that covers everything, that you don't have to buy all those separate products, because those are 3 separate products that people tend to sell separately, but we wanted to give you everything in one. I gotta say, man, it's one of our most prized achievements in my eyes, because it took a lot of hard work. It's a very unique formula that there's no one in the market that has it. And we gave you guys 2 delicious flavors. We gave you guys French vanilla. And why did we choose French vanilla? French vanilla is a great base for you to bake with, to you to put in smoothies, so you can make your own concoction. And the other unique flavor that we did was Ranger pudding, guys. Ranger pudding. A lot of people ask me, what the fuck is Ranger pudding? All right, so check this out. Ranger pudding is a recipe that I learned when I was in the Ranger Regiment. So people who went to Ranger school, who served their regiment, there's a recipe that we came up with through the MREs. So when you take an MRE, when you break it down, it has cocoa powder, it has coffee, it has sugar, it has sometimes it has peanut butter, etc., etc. So you take those ingredients to create a Ranger pudding. So I sent the manufacturer the original recipe of Ranger pudding, and one of the recipes is actually coffee, which is in Ranger pudding. But we put decaf coffee in ours, guys, not regular coffee. And the reason why we did that was we wanted to strict you on when you're able to take this product, because if we added caffeine, imagine if you're working a late night shift, when you get home, the last thing you want to drink is something with caffeine in it. because you're trying to go to bed. So we have decaf caffeine in there, so coffee in there. So rest assured that you're not going to have that issue. That being said, that's what Moab is about, man. Moab is a one-stop shop killer product that delivers in all aspects: joint health, muscle repairs, high in nutrients from the grass-fed beef liver, has the digestive enzymes. It's really going to help you, and it mixes amazing, guys. That's how you know a great protein, because we all had proteins where when you shake it up, when you open up the shaker, there's like clumps of protein stuck on the lid, and you're like, man, I hate that. With Moab, you're never gonna have that. It's so good that you can just mix it with water if that's your cup of tea. So I really wanted to break that down to you guys, to show you guys that what you consume matters. Look beyond the fluff of a cool label, even though we do have a freaking cool label. And it has a lot of Easter eggs on it, like the Bad Mothers logo that when I served in the Ranger Regiment, that was 1st Platoon A Company's logo that we used. That was drawn by Marcus. I remember that day. We were in Mosul, Iraq when he did that. And we did the little Ranger skull on her chest, little pay homage to what I've been through and whatnot. So yeah, you got to know what you consume. You gotta be smart about it. They're banking on you not to be intelligent in terms of what supplements to consume. That's why I felt it was so important to create videos like this, so that you can have a reference to come back on and be like, okay, that makes sense. What Trung talked about, that makes sense. Because I want you guys to be educated in what you consume. If you guys haven't tried Moab, I highly recommend you do. It's going to only benefit you, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on the breakdown of our other supplements and why we combine what we combine and not sell it separately to you guys. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing reaction videos. I'm going to be talking about personal development on this channel. So it's going to be a big spectrum of things. We're starting off with 1 video a week. I'm gonna see how I go. I might go 2 videos a week. Let me know what you guys think. And have you guys tried Moab yet? If you guys haven't tried Moab, you guys definitely should. And if you did try Moab, comment below on what you think. Like, subscribe. This is definitely something I'm working on every day to be more fluid to you guys. So episode 2. This is what it is. This is a learning curve. I just appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one.